Here are the 4 questions you need to ask yourself before you start a weight loss plan. Before you even consider starting a diet. They kind of have to be in place or you're just not going to be successful. The first thing is you have to question your rationale. So your rationale for dieting is, okay, are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it for your own health? And if the answer is no, you're going to have some issues. If you're doing it for your spouse, if you're doing it for your kids, or if you're doing it just because of social pressure, that pressure's not always going to be there. So you have to decide that you're going to lose weight for the right reason. Are you willing to purge your environment? You're going to have people in your household, you're going to have family members that may not be on board with what you want to do. So you've got to take that into consideration on the front end and be willing to purge your environments as much as you can. It doesn't mean you let go of everything in your house, all the butter, the mayonnaise, and everything, but what it does is you kind of transform your grocery shopping, move to that area where, say, 10% of the groceries you buy are considered, not that healthy, and then maybe 90% are healthy, lean, fiber-rich, carbohydrate choices. The third thing is, are you willing to commit to the time? To me, time is probably the single most important factor. That has to be repeated over and over and over again until it becomes just second nature. And I'll give you a great example, is learning to drive a car. It becomes second nature, but you have to commit to the time for that to happen. And for many of us, that time can be as long as a year. Are you willing to become a rebel? Are you willing to reject the status quo when it comes to eating style? Virtually everybody around you has the same eating style. We all do. We're all kind of set in the same mold as social animals. So you're going to have your fast food and your alternative choices, but you've got to say to yourself, it's okay to go against the grain.